So here's a cluster. This particular one has 2 bases on it. I'm going to just find the one that feels the best. And this feels good. So I could start with an intention, and my intention will be, well, how can this cluster best support me now? And what I'm going to show you now with this particular one, this is the size of my hand. Okay, so it's a pretty good size, but I could do the same thing with one of the smaller ones as well. My spheres, my necklaces. Okay, what would best support me now? And I find that I have to take off the Chakra Guardian. So I'll lay that on the side. Okay, the aquamarine is coming in. So I'm going to drape this around. And now the foundation 5 want to come in. And for some reason the rhodonite wants to come in first. And it actually wants to be off center like that. And next, wasn't that interesting? My amethyst wants to come in. And it wants to just... partly I'm feeling how this wants to go, and partly it's I'm sort of sensing it and sort of seeing it just when the necklace comes in. This is the dark green aventurine wants to come in. Looks like we're going to start getting creative here. It's actually coming in a line, somewhat of an infinity symbol. So I'm getting real creative. Onyx wants to come in. And then agate. Oh, this is a big circle. And as I'm doing this, I am feeling support like you wouldn't believe. This is really quite nice. And then the mother of pearl seems like it wants to go really close, if not almost on the cluster. Just really close. Phew. Okay, single spheres. Any single spheres? I got a yes. Oh, red coral. That came up for me last time too. So I picked out a red coral from my kit, and I'm going to circle in, and it wants to go right there. And looks like I need another one. I'm going to circle in. It's going to go right here. There. Do we need another one? Nope. Another sphere? Yes. Which one? Whoops, it's on this tray. Oh, interesting. It's a blue lace agate. Okay, circle in. Where does it want to go? And it's on this side. You can't see it, but I'll show it to you when I turn the camera around. Is that it? Yes. Another one. Wow, green tourmaline. Yay, I love green tourmaline. Where does that want to go? Right there. Any more? No. Okay. Another sphere? Yes. Oh, interesting. It's the white jasper. And this wants to be way out here. Just one. White jasper is the kind of gem that says, well, wait, hold on. Let's take an inventory before we go any further. Or necklaces? No. More gemstones? No. Okay. So this is my mandala. I'm going to give you a bird's eye view. There's the blue chalcedony. This particular cluster has some really nice little nooks and crannies for gemstones to go. It's got a little place there. Got my red coral there. The tourmaline, the other red coral is down in here. So I could interpret this just as I would a mandala that I might use for a client. And the reason that to do that is because feeling this mandala is one thing. I'm going to feel it. But I would really like my mind to get a greater understanding of what's going on too. And this is kind of the opposite of what we were talking about at the very beginning of today's session, where I mentioned about the reason you self-apply the mini mandalas is because if you just read about them, you're going to get a mental understanding, but you also want to get the corporal. You want to get the body understanding, the energy, feeling of it. So what is this telling me here? It's kind of like interpreting a dream a little bit. A key thing here is greater awareness. I need to put greater awareness on something going on in my life, and the red coral, which is a very strengthening stone, and the blue lace agate is a strengthening stone, and the green tourmaline is a strengthening stone. This likely has a lot to tell me about the exercise that I've been giving myself lately. So what does it have to tell me about this? Maybe it has to tell me that way out here, the white quartz, the white jasper, I need to find some anchor point. I need to find a way to anchor what I do, at least energetically, so that I can continue to move forward in just feeling better and improving my health. And looks like the purple color has a great deal to do with this. It was the only color gem present here. And then the foundation 5, look how they're kind of in this interesting circular thing with the wood element just coming across here. And I know that wood controls earth, which is kind of neat how this has this little interaction here. And I know that wood nurtures fire, it feeds the fire, and we've got some interaction here. So I might put a little bit more attention on green things and wood, that wood element upwardly rising energy. Even just thinking about it and contemplating, well, why that might be a key thing. The energy field of this crystal, as you put gemstones on it, it starts to expand, and of course as it expands, then you start putting other gemstones around it, and suddenly you're able to have a presence here that can affect you for the entire day. In fact, I might just leave this here for the next couple hours just to enjoy its effects, knowing that somewhere in space and time in my video studio I've got this source of support that can help me through the rest of the day. And if you had something that you had to do one day that might have been a little scary, like give a talk or do a job interview, you could even set up a little mandala for yourself to support you, even when you're 10, 100 miles away giving your interview. Really, really important. You only do these for yourselves. You do not make these for other people unless it's in a therapy situation and you have express permission to do that. this is a self-therapy kind of thing.